In the last episode, we arrived at Henley on Thames to reunite with our flotilla and check out Narrowboat's funky new paintwork. What do you want from me? You following me? Oh, a bit too close. Too close. I don't like it. Whoa. Haven't got food for you. I'm on my way to the town centre in Henley because today there is an event with the Olympic champions doing a talk or some kind of presentation, so not sure exactly what it is, but I'm gonna go and investigate. It was so magical to meet all of those Olympians. I've never seen so many Olympians in one spot, and especially so many gold medals. And for me, there was a bit of a personal challenge as well, because I can be quite shy, and when I got there I felt a little bit I felt insecure and I didn't want to talk to anyone, but I sat down on a bench and I kind of looked around and took my time to get comfortable. And then I thought, well, I'm gonna go and speak to them, and I have a few questions to ask anyway, but the thoughts I had in my mind were stopping me, the negative beliefs, and I kept thinking, well, I don't know much about rowing. I don't know anything about rowing. I don't know who these specific people are. I don't know if they won or not. I don't know anything, and I felt that kind of didn't feel right to be there. Like, I haven't given myself permission to be there, so I had to have a word with myself and kind of ignore the negative thoughts, and I did, and I spoke to 2 people, which was really cool, and I'm glad I did. Yeah, sometimes just these past beliefs are stopping us from living our life, understanding and realizing the thoughts are not the truth, they're just thoughts. And the gold medal that I tried to film, I'm not sure if it's in focus or not. I held it in my hand and it's very heavy, and apparently it's made out of recycled mobile phones, so that's what they said. Tomorrow I'm going to move Alba by myself, and not just through one lock, but through 2 locks, and I've got about an hour of cruising today, so that's going to be interesting. But for now, today's my last night in Henley, so I'm going out for dinner to meet Zoe and Yellow, because now we're going separate ways, and I'm not quite sure when I'm going to see them next. So I just got back from dinner with Zoe and Yellow, and we also after dinner came up to the river to see the festival from the other side, which was quite fun. The yellow duck was there that I've seen so many times, but normally I see it going past my window. Yeah, it was really cool to see the festival because I haven't seen it yet. Yellow and Zoe told me that they've been to the festival on, I think it was Wednesday on one of the days. Anyway, they said that the main stage is actually floats on the water. It's not on land. So they built this giant, huge main stage. And it's not even on land, so interesting fact. But yeah, it looked really fun from the outside. I'm leaving Henley today. Actually, in about half an hour I'm going to set off, which is quite good. I've been here for 2 weeks. I feel good. I don't feel too nervous. Yeah, pretty much normal. Probably because I had quite a lot of moving practice in the last 2 weeks, because once we arrived here we were double moored, then I moved forward to a space, then I wanted to be a bit more private, I moved again, then I needed water, I moved, and then I moved back into the sunshine. So I've done a lot of micro moves. So yeah, I feel prepared, quite excited to go, and I'm very excited to spend a few days or a few weeks in a quiet place away from town. The first lock was only a couple of minutes away. Once I got there, the doors opened and I pretty much went straight in. Inside the lock, I had to hold both stern and centerline, which was quite stressful with all of those boats around me. The next lock is Ship Lake, and it's about half an hour away. When I approached it, I got lucky yet again and went straight in. This time there are plenty of other boaters volunteering, and I got help with the lines. Not far, just after this lock. Oh. Yeah.
Did I take my hat off to you single-handed?
It's okay. Bit stressful.
To say the least.
Yeah. Cruising is not, it's just locks. Can't make myself a cup of tea.
No. Oh, if I'd known I would have brought you one.
No, don't worry, it's fine.
You must have been around boats for many years.
I've been living on it 2.5 years.
So is that your permanent mooring?
No, I don't have a permanent mooring.
Oh,
no,
you're like a hobo. Yeah.
Thanks.
Hobo.
Yes, I am a hobo.
So do you manage to work from...
Yeah, I work online.
Alright, that's good.
Yeah, cool. I know this stretch of the river quite well, and I have 2 mooring spots in mind. However, I did mistake one island for the other and turned too early, wiggling in a narrow passage in between boats, navigating a very sharp turn. This is the island I am aiming for. Unfortunately, someone is in my first choice of the mooring, and I know that right next to them is quite shallow, so I'm turning around here. A bit of a shame because I really like this spot, but I'm going to head to the mooring option number 2. I have arrived. I'm moored. A little bit in a tree, which is not ideal, but I'm just glad I made here safe, and yeah, I'm moored up. I had help. I had help in a second lock. One of the boaters helped to hold one of the ropes for me, and then mooring up, I had my new neighbour Ellie on the boat nearby. She held the centre line for me while I did the front and back lines, so it was an adventure. I'm glad I did it. It went smoother than I thought, so all good. I know that these are the last days of this beautiful weather, and it's not long until we have to start the winter cruising. So I'm enjoying the sunshine, the sunsets, and the misty mornings. But this was not the last of my single-handed journeys. A few days later, I moved again to get to the lock to meet Miles coming back from his holiday. However, I have encountered another problem on arrival. This is Alba's stern line, after it got caught in the prop. The good news is that it doesn't look damaged. Done. Tune in next week to find out our winter plans and what happens when the engine cuts off right in the middle of the river. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a like and let us know in the comments what scary things you faced recently and how it all turned out when you did. Is anyone single-handed full-time out there? Huge thanks to our Patreon family for supporting us through rain or shine, and especially these guys showing up on the screen. If you would like to receive a sticker of Alba, a handwritten card from us, or get on our Zoom hangouts, join us on Patreon. For those of you who only just discovered our channel, welcome. We have a playlist of all our videos in order showing up on the screen. Big love to everyone. See you in the next one.